I served 4 years in the United States Air Force as an active duty military recruiter, in which I was assigned to multiple offices and recruiting the general public into the United States Armed Forces.
I served in the United States Marine Corps as a field radio operator in the 2nd Marine Regiment during Operation Enduring Freedom.
I joined the military in 1986, right out of high school. I served 32 years between the U.S. Army and the Kansas Army National Guard.
I served in the United States Army from 2006 to 2015. I was an officer in the cavalry.
Joined the military in 1989 during basically the first Desert Storm. When that war started, I was going through flight school.
I was a airborne infantry, 82nd Airborne Division, U.S. Army.
I was a soldier in the Army. Started in 2007, went to 2010, was injured. I was a 68 Whiskey, that's a designation for a combat medic. I felt a calling to serve. I wanted to do something bigger than myself and be part of something special. The opportunity to serve my nation, uphold the Constitution of the United States of America, and promote democracy and freedom throughout the lands while keeping the homeland safe. That's what I was called to do. That's what I felt led to do. I loved every minute of it.
I've been pretty much all over the world. Been in combat, been through tornadoes, floods, hurricanes, and helped serve and support our communities in their times of need and defending the way of life of the United States.
It gives me chills just to think about the opportunity and the honor to join and serve in the armed forces. It is just that. It's an opportunity to give back and to serve and to honor those who have served before us and to carry on traditions that came before us as well.
The skill set and perspective that those individuals have who make a commitment to service is invaluable in any organization. So whether they continue their service in the military up until retirement and onward or separate into the private sector, those skills and mindset that you gain through those experiences and connections really can take you wherever you want to go.
Having served as long as I did and knowing that less than 1% of our population actually serves, it instills in me a great admiration for people that had served in any of our branches because it is such a small population.
The military gave my family an opportunity to really get themselves out of bad situations. So whether or not it was my grandparents in Puerto Rico, or it was my grandparents in New York, or my grandparents in West Virginia, they all, use this as a springboard to really do better for our family. So I'm so appreciative that they did that for us.
Up in Fort Peck, we're Dakota Sioux natives, and that's just that right there. That's a big start. Going through a lot of hardships and challenges, and I know a lot of people back home, they see the military as almost like a way out to be successful in the real society, real world. And for them to go out there and do that, that means a lot. I have friends that I went to high school over on the reservation there. They went to the military, and right now they're enjoying it.
And they are also superhuman, but they are human and have their own families and life and agendas, and they're also people that we just need to think about in general more.
I've had the opportunity for different individuals in my family who have served. My uncle on my dad's side, my grandfather on my mom's side, but the most special to me is my younger brother, Jonathan. So I think the most profound thing of watching his experience was this step into adulthood, one of the most mature and selfless decisions that he could make.
My military story starts from the day I was born. My dad had been in the service since '85. I was born in '86, and it's the only thing I've ever known.
So I come from a very large military family. Both my grandfathers served in the Army in World War II. My dad served in Vietnam for the Marine Corps. And then now my nephew has joined the Marines, and then 2 of my uncles and 4 of my cousins are between the Navy, Army, Marines, and Air Force.
My husband is currently in the military. He works for the 442nd Air Wing. All of my siblings, including my older brother and my younger brother, are also in the service, Air Force, and the Army. It's all around, it's everything, it's a sacrifice.
So just the support, whether it be letters, care packages, emails as often as you can. I think having that touch of being back home and how those connections are vital and a big morale booster when they're fighting.
Being raised with both your grandparents and then your dad in the military kind of gives you a different appreciation, respect for life, and what it means to have freedom and what they risked for me to have it and the life that I'm able to live.
My father is the best man I've ever met. I credit him for so much of my personality and my view on life. He always approaches every single situation, every single person in life with a foundation of respect and love. I know that his time in the military was foundational to instill those values of respect.
Thank you, not only to the men and women who have made the ultimate sacrifice, but their support systems. We see you as well. It is such an interconnected experience, and the men and women who put their lives on the line, who again make the ultimate sacrifice, I think the thank yous and the appreciation is just omnipresent. It's extended always, but for the families and the support surrounding these men and women, you're included as well, and to let you know how important and how impactful you are in this process and in the experience overall too.
I salute everyone that has served and will serve. Your commitment to our nation is commendable. It is a small community, and you are the very few.
When you take that oath to uphold the Constitution of the United States, that never goes away. You never really leave the military community. You appreciate those who come before you, who came after you, and the shadow they cast is very big because all the veterans are there with them. It's just something you'll take to your grave. It'll never leave you.
Our country's better for every person that has signed their name on the dotted line and was willing to sacrifice all they had for the greater good.
I am Chiefs proud.
And I am proud to have served.
I am Chiefs proud.
I am proud to have served.
I am Chiefs proud.
And I'm proud to have served.